Some of them blue like the ocean. I already knew I was chosen. I just be grinding, stay focused. And this shit don't know reloaded. I had to stop talking.
All right, so today I took a GPP chef trade that amounted in $100 profit. I was risking $50 and I made $100. Little side tangent. I recently got an account. There's a 5K instant account, and the plan is to have a payout and buy another account so we can make more money. So right now I'll be risking $50 to make $100 because the trades that I'll be taking will be based on a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio. And from there on, we're going to try and at least make $400. From that $400, we're going to buy yet another account. And from there on, we're going to keep going. So yeah, this was the trade. I don't know why the date is wrong because today is the 6th. I don't know why it records that. But over here, here's the evidence. 6th of July, 2026. And we managed to make $100. So let's get into the trade without wasting much time. Welcome to the grind, right? And this was the trade that we're looking at. So we start off on a higher time frame. And what's the higher time frame telling us? Okay, first things first. We notice that price is going up. But where's price going up to? It's likely targeting this high over here. Okay, so if we could just delineate that. This over here, we are on a daily time frame, but this is naturally originating from the monthly. Okay, this is coming from a monthly time frame. See that? That's likely the target over here. Price is likely reaching up this high, but that's besides the point. Let's go back to the daily and actually see what market structure is doing. I like going to the daily because it's a high time frame and it shows me the intention of price. What I mean by the intention of price is how is price actually breaking and where is it going? What is it respecting and what is it breaking? So over here we notice that we are breaking structure. Okay, we're breaking structure and we're retracing. Okay, we break structure, we retrace. We break structure once again, we retrace. Now I want to bring our attention to the most recent price action that's happening over here. So after we broke structure here, okay, we then calculate the distance from here to the low of this range. Basically, we calculate the distance of this range and we look to see this retracement. What I'm expecting from this retracement is entry into a discounted zone. Okay, and we see that price actually ended up getting into a discounted zone. It didn't really get in deeply, but it did trudge through this place. So fair enough. And over here we notice that my setup is present. And what's my setup? My setup is known as the silver bullet. First candle gets printed, second candle gets printed and takes the first candle's low and has to close within the range, close within the first candle's range. Once that is said and done, we look to target the first candle's highs via our third candle or fourth candle sometimes. I do predict that the fourth candle is likely going to take this high, but that's not for me to think about right now. So let's get down into a 4-hour and see what price was actually doing. The 4-hour, we get to get a glimpse of the step-by-step processes that price was taking. So first things first, like we already talked about, we got into a discount. But not only that, liquidity was taken beforehand. So we grabbed liquidity and then we broke this 4-hour structure, right? Over here, I want you to notice the breaks of market structure happening once again. Okay? And guess what happens? We retrace into a discount. Okay? And this is on the 4-hour. Let's get down into a 1-hour to see things a lot more clearly. So this is what happened. Okay? We retraced into this discount and we grab liquidity. This was 1 hour liquidity. After that 1 hour liquidity, we see that we had yet another surge up. And what caused this thing to retrace was this PD array, or this swing point on the 1 hour, that caused price to temporarily retrace into a 1 hour fair value gap. Okay, so what we see over here is that price retraced, did not get into a discount. By the way, it's fine if price does not necessarily get into your discount, especially during continuation trades like the one we're seeing over here. This is a continuation from the overarching idea that price wants to move up. Price has been going up for a very long time, so there's no need for it to overprove itself to us. If this was a counter trend trade, that's when we want to pay particular attention to retracements into premium zones if you're looking for sells, and discount zones if you're looking for buys, right? That's the only time that would really be looking for that. But if we find it in continuation trends, that's also great. But the best thing that we saw here was price retracing into our fair value gap on the 1 hour. Okay, so we broke structure and we retraced into liquidity. So basically, after seeing this, knowing that these were my targets, I basically had my order placed over here, exactly over here on the half point, and my stop loss was below this low. Okay, and I basically targeted a 1 to 2. And that was the setup, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that made a lot of sense, and I hope that you can see that there's a silver lining to trading, and it doesn't have to be complicated. You just have to follow your process, and you just have to be disciplined each and every goddamn day. Oh, I get it. You feel like you're behind. You feel as though you want to quicken your journey. You feel as though you're not good enough sometimes when you lose setups, and then you think to yourself, I've spent so much time, I spent so much energy, and I thought I finally had it, right? And you end up blowing an account, and then you beat yourself up so much, and you start thinking, will I ever make it? Will I ever make it? I feel as though every trader has always asked themselves that question, will I make it? And I'm here to say yes, you will make it. But there's one fundamental thing that we have to remove from our psyches, and it's that urgency, okay? You have to come to a point whereby, and this is something that I have also had to work in myself, we all have to come to a point whereby we get to accept life for what it is, right? Fundamentally speaking, we have no control over this, okay? When your time comes, your time will be there, but right now it might not necessarily be your time. And I'm here to say that you have to become comfortable with this. You honestly have to become comfortable, because I know of a lot of people. Matter of fact, I've had friends, I know of people that I don't know of, that I see online, and they put so much pressure on themselves, and they give themselves a deadline of saying, oh, I'm going to pass this prop firm in this whatever time. I've been there. Oh, I'm going to build this account to this monetary figure. I've been there. Oh, I'm going to buy this and this and this at that time. I've been there. I've been through all these stages, and it is through all this experience that I've realized that you cannot cheat the system and you cannot hurry the system. What you have to do is you have to surrender, okay? You literally have to surrender to the will of God. You literally just have to surrender and say, okay, clearly God is still taking care of me, so I'm okay. I might not have money right now, but at least I have myself, okay? I might not have all the things that I want right now, but at least I have my family. At least I'm alive right now, and at least I am actually experiencing life. It comes from that level of gratitude whereby, and this is the same kind of gratitude that will push you through the hard days. The days when you want to trade, but you know that you don't necessarily see a good setup. This is the type of attitude that will tell you, oh, okay, since I don't see anything worth taking, I'm going to sit on my hands and do other shit in life, okay? Because most times we see a setup that is bad and we get into it and we end up losing money for no reason because we don't have the patience. And sometimes going on to another spectrum of the conversation, we blow accounts and we beat ourselves so much. Stop beating yourself so much. That's negative, okay? And I don't mean it in some woo-woo way or in some happy mind, happy life type of way. I mean it integrally. The more you exert negative emotions in your mind, the more you just keep perpetuating the cycle. Stop beating yourself up for your what can I say? For your journey. Just stop it, okay? Accept everything that comes with the journey. If you're going through pain, if you're going through hurt after losing a setup, make sure you feel that shit. Experience that shit, okay? Experience the hurt, experience the pain, but once you have fully experienced it, go back to smiling, okay? And this is why I emphasize proper risk management, because you don't want to lose more money than you should, okay? There's no need to lose an exorbitant amount of money within one day of trading. Lose your 1%, go back, reflect on it, and calm down, and then come back the next day and see what you did wrong and fix that and just keep going, okay? Just keep going. But trust me, everything is gonna be okay as long as you assume the attitude of, I'm fine where I am. I'm grateful to be alive in this moment. I'm grateful for the account that I even have. I'm grateful that I have money. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to be wise. I'm going to be wise and I'm going to protect my money. And I'm only gonna take good setups. And I'm not going to hurry the process. I'm gonna take this one day at a time. Because here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing that you need to understand. You cannot hurry the system. Truly, you cannot. It's like that's just the way the world is set up. If you try and force it, things just won't work out. Okay? I wish there was another way of me explaining. There probably is, but I don't want to make this long-winded. The more you try, the more you force, it just won't work. It's just like when you like a chick, right? And you're coming up with this desperate energy and you want to get the girl so bad, she's gonna reject you. And you're gonna start wondering, oh, why does she hate me? Why? No, it's because of you. It's because of your energy. Why are you so desperate? Okay? Now I'm saying, appreciate the moment you are in life right now. If you're still in a learning phase, appreciate that phase. If you're in an advanced phase, appreciate that phase. If you don't have money right now, but you know what you're doing when it comes to actually analyzing, appreciate and be grateful for that. And know that things are gonna go well. As long as you keep putting the effort each and every day, things are gonna be fine, okay?